Claiming the title of a witch isn't just a one-time spell. It's not just doing a money spell or a love spell or hexing your ex or anything like that. Witchcraft is really a spiritual practice that you build for the rest of your life. It's not something that is just a get something quick thing. You can pay an Etsy witch to do a spell for you if you are looking for something like, I want to just use magic quick. I teach witchcraft in the frame of mind that you are working on incorporating it into your life in a way that it is going to be a sustainable spiritual practice. And yes, of course, witchcraft includes magic and it includes manifesting things, and I manifest things all the time. But more importantly, it's a spiritual practice in the sense that it keeps me grounded. It helps me reflect on healing and challenges and on all the things that I'm navigating in my life. It's something that is really deeply personal and important to me and my identity and who I am as a person. And it's not just the vibes or the aesthetic of witchcraft, although I adore a beautiful ritual. I've been a practicing witch for 8 years, and I'm also an educator professionally, and I think combining these two things has felt so rewarding. I think I've spent long enough joking that I wish I could teach witchcraft that I've decided I just will do it. So here's me teaching witchcraft. Regardless of if today you feel like a witch, if you've made it this far in my video and you feel interested in witchcraft, you feel called to it, you feel like it speaks to you, you already are a witch. We all have this power and magic inside of us, and to be a witch is to really say that we know our power is internal. We know that power comes from us, and we are ready to claim it and explore how to tap into our own natural, authentic magic and power. To be a witch is really to be someone who knows how to work with energy, who knows how to move energy towards a specific intention to reach a desired outcome. I just spent 30 minutes laying in bed earlier because I was feeling overstimulated, and I did a grounding meditation and I released all of the energy that wasn't serving me back into the earth. That is witchcraft, in my opinion. In my spiritual practice, that is magic. Releasing energy, working with energy, calling in energy, magic, witchcraft. You don't have to be any specific religion to be a witch, but Wicca and neo-paganism do align with witchcraft. I personally don't consider myself to be either. I identify as a spiritual person. I'm a witch. I'm an astrologer. I am someone who has crafted my own spiritual practice based on my values and my belief system, and that is what I am on here to teach other folks to do as well. To claim the title of a witch, I really feel like it is an act of defiance in itself against social cultural norms. Witches derive power from nature. They derive power from the cosmos and the stars, and we use the energy that is already all around us. We know that we are part of all of it. It's this big, beautiful network, and I know that the universe is me and you, and we are all the universe, and it is this big, beautiful thing, and also this very confusing physical experience that we are also still living in. I think the reason that society is so afraid of witchcraft and it's been so villainized is because it teaches us that our power has been inside of us all along. And of course, that is not something that society wants us to know. They don't want us to have autonomy or authority over ourselves and our decisions. And witchcraft helps you take back your own power and recognize that we have the power inside of us to get anything that we want. It does require healing, it does require work, but that's because we're healing from the systems that we've been raised in and that we have come to expect that we don't have power in. Witchcraft teaches us to work with our gifts. We all have different gifts. We all have different intuition, abilities, and natural gifts that you can either develop more or develop in different ways. We have been taught to ignore them, and we've been taught that your intuition is wrong and to suppress it, and witchcraft is really just tapping back into things that we already knew long ago and believing ourselves, healing ourselves. There isn't a right or wrong way to be a witch because it's a spiritual practice. So it's something that you cultivate that is unique to you personally. The way that I teach witchcraft is to support you in outlining what is important to you. I incorporate elements of reflection of your personal values and reflection of what cycles you might need to heal and what you might need to emphasize in your own practice to support your personal power and confidence and strength, and to move into this magical world with as much confidence and love as you possibly can. There's no one ritual tool or fancy crystal or course or attunement you can purchase to be a witch. You already are. You already have this power. It takes actual work, time, dedication, practice. It's a craft. Witchcraft is a craft. So it just takes time. And I've spent 8 years developing my own practice, and I will spend the rest of my life developing and learning my own practice, and I love it. I really do. It's been so important to me. The more time you invest and the more time that you work within your craft, like any other craft, the more skilled a practitioner you will be. Witchcraft as a practice has helped me love myself in a way that I truly never would have believed possible 8 years ago. Truly didn't even know that I was cycling through so many things over and over. I was recurrently experiencing the same challenges, and I was the one perpetuating them, and I really didn't realize it. And witchcraft, astrology, tarot, like all of these things that have become just integral in my daily life now were just absolutely essential in supporting me in healing. And yes, in witchcraft we are manifesting, and I talk a lot about healing, but healing is important, but I truly believe that the biggest thing you can do to heal and to live in alignment with you is to learn that you already are wonderful and amazing and dazzling exactly as you are. We need to love ourselves first. We need to forgive ourselves for the things that we've messed up. We just do. Witchcraft is just absolutely an amazing tool in my experience for learning to love yourself. And I think that is a essential first step in tapping into your own power, is self-love. Deep dive into more Witchcraft 101 on my Substack. The link is in my bio. I have a full lesson that corresponds to this video on my Substack because I hate having to trim myself down. So if you want the full, just like absolute me rambling opinion, I wrote a whole Substack article. I also have reflection questions and homework, if you will, and I'm going to continue to post weekly Witchcraft 101 lessons on Substack. So I would love to see folks over there. I'm doing a lot on my Substack. I also have a weekly in-person Zoom class called Witching Hours. If you subscribe to my Substack, you'll get updates about all of this, but you should check your spam email because Mercury retrograde is dragging me and my emails all the way to your spam folder. If you want to be a witch, you already are, and I am really excited for you to get started on the wonderful journey that is witchcraft. If you want support and my teaching resonates with you, I would really love to help.